Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Cloud Learner Pro channel. In this session, we are going to learn about virtual machine, subcomponent, or sub-options. So we'll try to understand how we can add a new data disk to a existing virtual machine and how we can attach or detach and what is the procedure involved in attaching and detaching a disk to a virtual machine. So for this video, we need a VM. So you can use our old YouTube videos where I have explained about VM creation and the workflow of VM creation. So you can make use of that video and create one VM to work with this session or the topic what we are going to explain now. And coming back to Azure portal again, here I'll go to VM Blade, Virtual Machines Blade. I have created one demo VM. I'll select the demo VM. Inside the demo VM, I'll go to the disks blade. In the disks blade, I can see one OS disk and there are no data disks attached to this VM. So we'll try to learn how to create a new disk and how to attach the disk to the existing demo VM. First, let us log into the VM and I want to show you how many disks will be visible if we create a VM. So for that, I'll go to overview. I'll copy this IP address and then open run, type mstsc here, paste the IP address which we have copied from Azure portal, provide a username here, enter the password. Yes, I'm inside the VM now. So once the VM is created, once you log into the VM, you can check how many disks are available in the VM. So let's wait for a minute for the operating system to load all the services and all the processes. So I'm inside the VM now. Now I logged into the VM and I'm inside the virtual machine. I'll check how many disks are available inside the VM. If I go to File Explorer, and in the File Explorer, I will be able to see the disks attached to this VM. One is C disk and another one is D disk. So if you see in the portal, we have only C drive, which is the OS disk, and we don't have any extra disk. But inside the VM, you will be able to see a temporary disk, which is of a complementary disk for every virtual machine, which we are going to get in the Azure. Now, let's try to create and attach a new disk, a data disk to Azure VM. For that, what you need to do, come to the demo VM, click on the disks blade, click on create and attach a new disk. Then you provide a name for the data disk. So I'm giving data -disk-01. And the size of disk I'm giving here is 100 GB. So learn number, automatically it will get populate. What kind of storage you want to use, you can choose among these options what we have. I'm going with the default option here. I'm not changing anything. If you want to change, you can change it as well. And how much IOPS you're going to get for this disk capacity, what is the throughput, all those details will be automatically populated here. All you have to do is provide a disk name and provide the disk capacity. Now I'm going to save this configuration to the demo VM. Once this is saved, this configuration will be pushed to the virtual machine OS level. Inside the OS, we have to create a volume for the disk what is attached to the VM. So let's wait for a minute. Let this configuration get pushed to the VM. Now see, you can see a message. It says updated virtual machine. That means now the disk, whichever we created and attached to the VM is successful. If I go to the virtual machine, inside VM, I can't see the new disk which is attached in the portal. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to the disk management inside the OS level. Open the disk management. Once you open disk management, you will directly get a prompt saying initialize the disk. If you have already opened disk management, you will not get this prompt. You have to manually initialize the disk. So there is nothing big task here. All you have to do is go to the disk. I'll show you. Just cancel it here. So you can see one raw disk which is available here. Just right click here, initialize the disk. You'll get to the same page. So click on OK. So what you're doing is you're initializing the disk with a partition type. Now disk is initialized and it is in online state. I can see 100 GB disk is in unallocated state. I'm going to create it as a volume. And in this volume, I have to follow some steps. So whereas I'm giving the volume capacity as 100%, and next I'm giving a label for the volume, like you have to assign a drive letter in Windows operating system. So I'm giving the drive letter as Y, for example. And next, I'm going to format this particular disk with a particular file system like NTFS, FAT. So like this, file systems are available. So NTFS is the default one, which we'll use to format the disk. Next, I'm clicking next. And then I'm going to click on finish. Now you can see it is in formatting state and then it turned into healthy state. You can see one volume is also created. If I go to the file explorer, I'll be able to see the new volume which is created. So this is the process of creating a disk in the Azure portal and attaching a disk to the VM, and inside operating system, how to initialize the disk and how to create a volume by assigning a drive letter to the volume. So hope this process is clear. Now let's try to understand what is the process or best practice to remove a disk from a virtual machine. For that, what you have to do is you have to come to the same disk management blade. What you have to do, you have to just right click on this disk, whichever you want to detach from the VM. Just click on offline. So why we are doing this offline is, so when the disk is online, so there might be some data transfer, read, write operations will be performing with your disk by your VM. So if you are making the disk offline, so there will be no read and write operations performing to your disk by the VM. So in that state, if you are removing the disk from the VM, there will be no chances of disk getting affected. When I say there will be no chances of disk getting corrupted or data getting corrupted. So after doing this step, go to the portal and go to the disk, whichever the disk you want to detach from the VM. At the end of the disk, you can see one X mark. Click on that, after which you have to click on save. So the new configuration will be pushed to the VM. Once the configuration is pushed, you will be going to disk management in the VM OS level, and you'll be able to validate whether the disk is detached or not. See, now the disk detachment is completed. Like we have successfully detached the virtual machine disk. I'm going to OS of this VM to verify whether the disk is successfully detached or not. See, I can't see the disk here, and even I can't see the disk in disk management. I can see only disk 1 and disk 0, which is temporary disk and C drive. So this is the whole process of creating a new disk and attaching it to a VM, and what is the best practice to detach a disk from the VM. Hope the session is informative. Thank you.